try this again. No, I don't think there's a lot of. Nope, this ain't the one, coach. We're gonna call these the LeJohntay Western uniforms. This ain't it. This is not the live one. This is the one that dropped. The one that's on that. There we go. This nigga, I'm live, but this nigga blowing my shit. Just gave this motherfucker two. No, you got me. I'm gonna need it for tomorrow's appointment. Fucking got 6. Then it's not like you get them no more. I think they don't get them till Thursday. Fucking blowing my shit. I'm live. You heard, sweetheart? I got you. Titletown, Boulder, Week 6, Texas Tech, home of the Tortilla throwers. All right, we rocking. We call these the LeJohntay Western unis. Just the game we went crazy in. Or the Amari McNeils. It would be hot if the game let them throw the tortillas on the field. I wonder if they're going to do that. Like, that's a tradition.
We've got a highly anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas.
Nope, they ain't going to show them throwing them on the field. That's right. You're supposed to be giving us a real life experience, EA. Let them throw them shits on the field. The fuck?
Taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit.
Nope, they're not throwing them different. Oh, missed out on that. Also, EA, y'all fucking lazy. Come on, Scott, Gallagher, whatever you fucking lazy as hell. Give us the real experience, man. When they throwing tortillas and CDs and batteries at us and shit. Oh, now they throwing them. I just saw them. Oh, they throwing them shit. I swear I just saw them. I hope I ain't skitzing. They actually throwing them motherfuckers. Okay. We ain't hearing that shit. Our linebackers is on some different shit today. Go ahead. Come on up in there.
5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I thought I saw them shits. Don't give me the line, though.
Mid-season, they both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's
Who's in the clear?
Way to stop that.
Defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid the
I'm saying, I mean, I see why they throwing the screen, but
the defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen.
oh my God.
That's the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They hold up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
The Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback keeps the
Come on, why are you running by that? Where the fuck is that?
the first down and still motoring. They bring him down.
Is that Dommy? Hey, Dommy, you better stop. Don't start that shit, Dommy, please. Or was that, step?
Coming in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone.
Oh my God.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
We got RPO.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
And they're able to tackle on
Look at the crowd. Erica said they throw tortillas.
They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Nah, they ain't throwing them. I thought I saw them throwing.
From inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the Buffalo's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So an early season test for both teams in the top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type
it's hard to throw the ball on the road
with them on a
with no
week-to-week
mental.
basis.
And it's hard to get anything going.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Buffaloes pick up enough yardage for a first down. They mix it up with a run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Dropping back, it's Lewis. Nowhere to go, the ball not loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
He just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
Back to back, that was disrespectful shots, boy.
And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. See if they can do it again.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw to it. Caught near the sticks. And Smith. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Dropping back, it's McMillan. Running back has it on a screen now. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen.
They running their offense and quick picks and shit. Pancake the motherfucker.
Down play for this offense right here. We keep guessing
Good shit. Jericho playing today. Okay.
For a loss of 1. And the Red Raiders bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up the return. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Here he goes. The stop made at the 45, but first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They bring it down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit, knowing that he's
potentially getting fucked up out there.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Back to pass. It's Lewis. And the receiver's got it. That moves the football to the 27, that first down. And the Buffaloes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Buffaloes will line up here on first down and goal. Quickly. Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. Offense facing second. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and blew it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's in the clear. Tackles made before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. First down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Running got killing.
Really solid first down gain.
Arthur, thank you, Arthur. Your dog.
Maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's McMillan. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Keep it on the ground, there's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down.
Jericho playing, man. The transfer finally giving us something.
So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start.
Finally got to stop. It's getting dark out there bitch already. Get away.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. Single back.
Number 6 cracked the lineup.
He's past the marker and still going.
2 freshmen, Noah Roberts.
Solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain.
Yeah, that was some bullshit. No question.
Buffaloes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Testing the right side here. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity for him to take a shot here. An empty backfield on 2nd and short.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Scanning the field. It's Lewis. It's an outbound. The catch made. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that to the team. Take it, get the ball to your receiver.
They wanted to pick that. They wanted to pick that deep shot.
It's Gibson. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly.
That was a dollar. He just missed the throw.
For a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Here's the handoff.
Come on, Denard.
Stop by the defense. He just cues, so it's 3rd and 8. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And it's a touchdown.
You missed your block, and then you just went downfield on some fuck shit. Come on, man.
Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it, draws the flag, and takes the touchdown off the board. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Snags a good throw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
It was like that. That was the first down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Oh, he makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Wideout's now clustered. Here comes a handoff. zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Dropping back, it's McMillan. He's running out of time here. Looks like he's going to run it. The junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The Red Raider tells it to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Long, it's becoming the 5
Getting set on 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looking to scramble.
Oh my God. Cole ended up playing bad. That leg injury killing me right now. We might need to get him off the field for a little bit.
Line up, it's 1st down.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback, and a good job of using those legs.
The first real speed bump of this impressive run. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot escape, it's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands with a good combination of good coverage, with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Keeping it on the ground here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action.
He's in the clear. Here he goes. Past the 20. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Refusing to be brought down.
It's good. Young boy, who that is? Nickens. Messiah Nickens. 2026 class.
Right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive
He ran his ass
results.
over. Look at that 9 yards, coach. Look at that shit. Hey. Boom. Start using that depth chart. Yo, how we fought to the number 2 team already, bro? Like, this shit crazy. After playing that non-conference ranked opponent schedule, I mean, everybody we played was ranked. We played the number 16, number 15 team, number 12 team. And we playing the number 12 team right now. And yet, we still fought to number 2.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. The coverage team able to bring him down.
Carson Crawford. Great tackle, man.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead.
You gotta get for playing right. Nah, he needs to plan. The coaching itself this season.
Wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Throws to the tight end.
God.
Makes the catch downfield. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. is on first
I don't
and
know what
10.
else more we got to do.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Stone. The offense will now quickly
First they've gotten us the fuck up.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to
I got the
put it
running
right
back.
in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good
Everybody got
job
the
of
quarterback.
squeezing it in between the defenders.
Oh my God.
Get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. That's caught. It's Turner. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Can we get some fucking pressure?
To be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Pass rush closing in.
Thank
And it's
God.
incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum.
And the
before
dog
halftime
fight,
break.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. He'll return it from inside the 5. What a stiff arm. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lewis. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackled all the way down at the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position.
Today and Morgan.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Good catch, one.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in?
You know what it is.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the
You know
football.
what it is.
The pass is incomplete just across the goal line. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Looking to throw yet again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown.
There you go, Phil.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quick throw to the left. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the Red Raiders will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pattern.
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
We're getting gashed.
One explosive play. This offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. It's McMillan. Nice, a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down.
Bobby, 7-1.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
There you go. Way to win your one-on-one.
Raiders will line up to punt it away. See if he can make a play on this return. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. The back's got it. He's swarmed by the defense.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
3rd and short to try to pick it up off the ground. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
To throw, it's Lewis. Makes a quick catch. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain to spot the ball now at the 35.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Quarterback now ball in the backfield.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. Risky throw.
Boy, not only they dropped what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Way to run that.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 15-point lead.
Flawless execution.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away, and they come up with something here. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9.
No guy on.
Tight end goes in motion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to maintain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second down,
I was sitting in KPI,
now he's got to probably thinking
the boy
about
ball.
the air instead of staying on the ground.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. To throw, it's McMillan. Caught over the middle. It's Turner. Tackled, but only.
You see how they gave them the first down, but when I fell inches like that, come on,
10
man.
now for the offense.
That boy a half a step off because of that leg
Looking
injury.
for a man. Pressure is coming.
Good shit, who that is? Alexander McPherson.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tough spot here. 2nd and long from their own 13. Wants to throw it. Catch made on the out route. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but
I know they just didn't call pass interference.
Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. And the Red Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Fights off a defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Good, good.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Good shit, boys.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to pass. It's McMillan. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
There gotta be a reason, right? They gotta let them throw them tortillas, man. That's some bullshit. Make this shit real.
And now the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Buffalo's looking to run some tempo here. And there's the handoff.
They ain't letting us out physical these boys. They out here beating us the fuck up at the line of scrimmage. No, I like this look. No, I don't. All right.
Out of the pocket. Incomplete. He was hazy through the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Buffaloes will bring their punt team onto the field. We're going to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field.
What's under that?
They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get...
You got clothes on still? And you could have lied and made me feel like something. Yeah.
On first and 10,
You should fucking blow on my shit.
it's incomplete. It was hit as he threw a good pass.
You better make sure I get every last one I got fucking.
Calling the incompletion. Second and 10 from the 39.
I knew that was coming.
Right side there for the completion. They make the tackle.
It don't even matter, bro. Like, we got it covered, man, in there. Like, that shit shouldn't happen, bro. Oh,
More plays before we reach the end of the
that's
quarter.
fucking.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
Throw your fours up. This running back, Arthur, been going crazy. Frankie Arthur.
And as we take a break,
He's hard to tackle. He run hard. The quarterback does a good job with door threat, and he's doing a really good job with play call. And how they, I mean, I guess, yeah, they got to stop with this SEC shit, man.
so one final quarter to play. It's going to take a
Acting like they that dominant in the shit. Same 4 teams in one of them championships in the 60s. But yeah, every time they win a game, they got 4 losses, they going to keep them in the highest ranking. Fuck out of here with that shit.
to the air. It's
Come with it, so I can pick that shit up. There you go, Dommy. You ain't been up. Well, there go the Peckos. Once you see one Pecco make a play, the next one gonna make a play. Watch this shit. Guaranteed.
That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far
JoJo,
in this
little
game.
Joey. Big little Joey. Little big Joey. Come here. And his brother was on deck. Both of them. Dommy Pasco. I ain't screamed your name all day today, Dommy. What's up?
Third and long. Giving up
Quiet.
that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here.
Come here. Jericho been balling, bro. Okay.
On this offensive line, man, I do
Okay.
not want to see the game film.
You went from about to get benched to playing really well, Jericho. I can't even put T.I. on the field.
They've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
It'll push him like that. Who you beat up on? Cash? That one Cash. That one Cash. Oh, they going for it. I ain't mad at him. I would, sure.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Come on, Merritt. Thunder Merritt. Coming around.
Trying
Coming
for
around.
fourth down completion.
Coming around.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
They're going to run it here. He's in the clear. They make the stop, and it's a big gain down to the 29.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy, once it
First
gets
down.
his hands on the football,
First down.
and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a
The crazy shit is I don't believe my boy in week 6 when my boy got one rushing touchdown. That's some bullshit.
And first down, right back to the running game. Howard right past the defender. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
You only got one,
You
coach.
gotta do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
downfield. It's Lewis. Deep shot toward the end zone. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up
That's his fourth miss deep. Keep missing deep shots today. Yeah. Another crowd. Real effective here again.
Through the air. Looking downfield near the end zone.
And there you go.
Intercepted, the last thing they could afford.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying
Like
on
8,
your
pussy.
defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with
I
an
heard fucking
interception.
donating.
Anything to get the ball back to your own
You shouldn't have missed the
offense.
first
They get
one.
the pick. Now let's see if they can score.
Then you gonna go right back to it, bro. I swear to, you know what?
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first
You
down,
completed the first time. Oh, you gotta make it. That's shit. Who that is? Joey.
This offensive line flat
Young
out
Joey.
cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and
Hey,
time
Mr.
again.
Petco,
To the
I
tune
am
of,
him.
Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Hey, Mr. Petco, I am him.
Make up second and long from the 15. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Bringing pressure.
God damn it.
In the clear at the 25. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
So why can't we tackle this quarterback? This motherfucker got 100 yards rushing on us.
Quarterback like this, yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the...
He cannot
Oh, good.
escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Run there.
First down sack.
They run
Pushes
up
the ball
screen.
back. Second down coming up. Looking downfield. It's McMillan. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of
Nigga still hitting like a sledgehammer.
Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right.
What?
Inside the 30, and he's still running. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obvious penalty, doesn't matter. Offense makes a big gain. The Red Raiders begin a new series here, first and 10. It's a shovel pass complete. The shovel pass complete. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Remember what I told y'all
Offense getting set.
when they come down to throwing the pick off, throwing an interception.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Gonna try to
Bro,
use
how
his
do you let
legs.
him block me?
Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
And he's gonna do our salute. Fuck this pussy ass
1
nigga.
second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. PAT is good. They still trail though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
There's no blocking whatsoever, bro.
No gain.
Can't even run shit. All my shit.
Your first down loss at second.
We ain't gonna be able to call a play now because we back in it. They feel like they only down 8 because they can do whatever they want.
Adjustments now for this
Fucking
defense.
idiot. Always throwing picks, bro. All my shit.
Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produces a solid gain there.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here.
Running the football for what, bro? It's an 8-point game. Fuck up.
Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackle number 35.
And they're about to act like that wasn't no first.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
With the catch, it's Gibson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass complete.
Oh my God, that safety back over the top of that.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. And the Buffaloes pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And the quarterback going to make a play through the air. The receiver grabs it. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
It's on one up.
The Buffaloes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Launching one to the end zone.
Like I said, little boy. Yeah, little boy. Back shoulder.
Receivers into a formation, there's so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Shoulder, back shoulder. One. Way to catch that shit. Look at the back shoulder. Turn around. Come get that bitch. Too little. We will shepherd this dumbass.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's McMillan. Short throw complete to the tight end. Second down after that completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball.
Come here.
Down he goes.
Taking them down, but we don't give fuck, cause that's how we play.
Well, you talk about
Taking them down, but we don't give a fuck, cause that's how we play.
Big time loss from the sack, but look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot.
Taking them down, cause we don't give a fuck, cause that's how we play.
Flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
It ain't nothing open. Ain't nothing open. Alexander McPherson, the White Knight, smacked the dog shit out that boy.
The offensive coordinator very close to being able to come through here for this first down to keep this drive alive, but late in the game, not getting the first down. I think this one's all but over.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. First play of the drive.
What about that boy?
It's an out route. The catch made. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs. They are pouring it on.
2 for 6. I'm gonna walk that out. Ooh, walk that out. Ooh, walk that out.
Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes
How about Joey McGuire? I know we good friends, but they keep dropping us in rankings right now, man. So we gotta whoop y'all ass and do it
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up.
in a respectable, disrespectful manner. That's why they keep dropping our fucking ranking. We ain't lost a game in 3.5 seasons, and yet we still number 2 after not doing nothing to. We done beat the number 6 team in the nation. We done beat the number 12 team in the nation twice. No draws. No draws. No draws. Hey, T.I., welcome to the game, T.I. That's Colorado's #1 AP in the 2026
Crosses to the line to run the hurry-up
I'm gonna
offense.
stay right here and just do it
Well,
like
that
this.
was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this.
You
Here
know, right
comes the
there.
tempo again.
Okay, RC. Oh my boy, my boy,
We've reached the
RC.
2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious
All time,
urgency,
Rodney.
trying to come up with a miracle late
They
here.
say you having a bad season. You've been running buckets twice, 2 years in a row. Right now, it ain't looking
This
good,
is going to
coach.
be really difficult. Now in third and very
No
long,
inside shit.
throw.
Who that is? Duyan.
Down late, they'll keep the offense
Duyan. Duyan. Tuyans. It's Duyans.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it.
Yeah, that shit. Ain't nothing to throw.
Using his legs on the
Fuck you.
scramble. And he steps
And all
out
that dumb
of
shit.
bounds.
I'm the ball right back.
It's going to
You
be
do
a
nothing.
turnover on down.
You do nothing. You
And
do
the
nothing.
Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Trying to hold the block. Ain't mad at you. Ain't mad at you. Don't touch me. Don't touch this to come out. Fuck.
Looking to the end zone.
Uh-oh.
And he makes the catch.
Yes, he did.
Touchdown, Buffaloes. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This
Yes,
guy's
he
just
is.
one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Ain't that disrespectful.
Indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
No, they're
Quick
not.
timeout call.
Ain't that disrespectful. That was a bad call by our special
So
teams
after
coach.
putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Puka. Go get your man, bitch. He can get robbed too. Tell him niggas
Well,
think
he
you
thought
the
about
fucking
coming
drum
out, but
too.
instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line.
I'm here, coach. I got this running back. We're gonna sit right here. This shit don't work no more because the blocking
Back
is
goes
so
in
much
motion
better.
now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time
You
here.
can't do all that dumb shit. I ain't got time for it.
It is
Hey,
a
right now.
sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way.
All right, everybody
You know
cover
that
it.
this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game.
You know
And this
what I
defense,
thought? You know what I want? You know what I hide? Dommy peck out. Told you, once one peck will make a play, the other one coming. Yep.
this defense has been lights out today. Great
Dommy
job
Pasco.
once
Good
again
shit.
applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback. he
Look at
doesn't know
Dommy
what he
Pasco
is
out here
seeing today.
disrespecting these
Not
boys.
able to
Good
get
shit. Do it
anything
again. You
going
ain't
to
your
be able
brother.
to
Y'all
try to
coming from a different
compete in
side.
this
Okay.
game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to
Pull
run
out,
out.
pump that shit out. And you can
Passes
do.
off
T.I.
target. Hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away.
We are
here.
deep. What we got here?
We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the
You almost
return.
got
They
skinny.
get him down, but that's a
You
solid
almost got
gain in
skinny,
return.
coach.
Yeah,
I
the
got my
Colorado
boy,
offense is back out on the field. We
Yeah,
come
we
back out
fucking can't,
protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Buffaloes will
We ain't have to hit my boy like that. Damn.
tailback takes the handoff.
How many games do you see us winning this season? Bison.
Solid gain on the
Honestly, I think.
You know, I'd say this
Honestly, I
run
think
is pretty emblematic of
8.
what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done
I
on
think I can
offense,
see us winning
the
8.
guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run.
I don't see. I see us winning at least 8.
That's why
I think
the points
people.
are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this
I don't think
offense
people
is
realize
ranked
it's a better complete football team. Not.
whenever we feel like
I'm not gonna say we got better stars, but like it's so much unproven, really good talent though that people just ignore them because they haven't seen it yet. But I think the offensive line. I'll break it down like this. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna break it down like this.
sideline, but he's short of his
If you think about how Coach Prime attacked his entire program, everything's based off NFL. So look at it like this.
Can they convert, keep the drive
Look at the 14 high school players they brought in as draft picks.
down through the air?
All right, from rounds 1 through 7, and we got multiple picks. All right, we got 2 picks in each round. Let's look at it like that, right? Then look at the transfer portal as free agency. And then you ask yourself, how well did we really do in free agency? Most people want some splash players and, you know, the skill players, the all-crazy. But I think they revamped and built this offensive line, and I think they built this team around Jordan Stevens. I really think our offensive line is going to be a really good offensive line. It's going to be better this year. We're going to better run the football. And I think because of that,
I think they sleeping on us, especially on D-line and
yes, sir,
O-line, gonna
and the
be a lot
O-line,
better this year.
I agree. I 100%
I totally agree. Thumbs up.
I agree. I think we deep in depth, and I think there's a lot of talent on the team that people just don't know yet. Like, every year somebody step up, right? Football, it's just football. Somebody's gonna step up. I think they got pieces everywhere that can really be special. So it's all about how they manage it, and I think the sleeping giant is what they've done in the off season. Like, adding Coach Swayze to this program is a game changer, and I think that's going to be the deciding factor coming down the stretch. And I think that if we can stay healthy, we deep enough to really play with anybody in the conference. And as you know, the conference is up for grabs. Who knows who's going to be what? But I do think we should be in the mix of that. Like, I don't see us at the bottom of the 13, 12, nothing like that. I see us having the same success as last year, but being able to do a little bit more than what we did last year. Like, I think we win somewhere between 8 to 9 games, and if a great season is 10 wins. And then you got to ask yourself this, like, at the quarterback position, I think we are in good hands, but then you got to look at it like this. Is Caden Salter can go back to, people be like, oh, if he can go back to a 2023 year, right? But 2024 wasn't a bad year for him. The problem was he lost all his players to the transfer portal, and he wasn't healthy last year as he was in 23. But he still did the damn thing, and I think people sleeping on him because we have a phenom freshman at quarterback, and I think he's going to be everything that's advertised. But I think Caden Salter is going to be the game changer on this offense. Period. Like, no matter if they share time or not, because you can't really. It's going to be hard. Like, if he went to USC or any other program, I could see him sitting for a year and developing. But you ain't doing that at Colorado. Like, you won't keep that boy around if you think you won't, unless he's buying into the whole shit, which I think he will. But I just think Coach Prime, he's telling us, I don't know who the starter is. That means they both playing all year long. And I don't think this is a situation where if you play 2 quarterbacks, you don't have one. I think we got 2 quarterbacks, so you play them motherfuckers.
Overall, a better team, not just a few big names.
Right. And what they did was they knew they was coming back with a solid defensive front, right? Then they brought let's look at transfer portal like it's free agency. They went and got one of the best free agencies in the country, in my opinion. And again, people will ignore it because if it went anywhere else, they'd have been talking about how big Jaheim Otis is going to be for that team. But because he had Colorado, his light get dimmed a little bit before the lights turn on, if you get what I mean. Like, he's going to be at Colorado, he's going to play under the big lights no matter what. But they going to dim his light as much as they can until he proves he can do it. And he proved he could do it when he was healthy, right, at Alabama. So that's your number one free agent pickup to me, right? And then that offensive line overhaul, size, the type of talent they brought in, they're going to be good up front. And then the other situation is going to be, I think the running backs are going to be better than what people think they're going to be, and especially the Kaylon Tucker. He going to get them everything is advertised. Like, you got a home run hitter from that in that backfield that can hit a home run from anywhere on the field.
Salter still won 9 games last year with not much help.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And what you ask yourself is this, right? A winner is a winner no matter where you have him at. No matter where you put him at as a winner. I'll give you a prime example. The North Dakota State quarterback. He's a winner, right? He went into the All-Star game, and what did he do? He played really well in that All-Star game, and he won. Winners win, man. It's that simple. Like, you saw Shador been a winner since he put the pads on. You followed his high school career. You saw it go to Jackson State. He's a winner. He's going to get it done. I think they surrounding themselves with the right players, And if they bought in, it's gonna be a little different. I don't think they're gonna have them same situations as they had last year. I think they're gonna be a completely better team on defense. And then the whole thing is this: the defense is gonna carry that offense early, and then when that shit catch up to the defense, it's over with. Like we might be it could be a real special season. That's all. I think it's gonna be a real special season. Damn, I did throw a pick with fuck. Come on, man. KJ Edwards ain't scored a touchdown yet. We got you to flip from Texas A&M.
300 points, thumbs up.
Yes, sir. We got you to flip from Texas A&M, KJ. You still shitting, but I know you want to score some points. We got to put you in the end zone. We got you. Going forward, it's going to be the KJ Edwards show. The general, same thing, Corey. Corey Sadler Jr., we got you, CJ. Receiving game, we know Sedarian Morgan flip. He only had 3 catches and 1 touchdown a day. Oh, my God. 2 for 6, had 9 for 104 and 2 touchdowns. We'll take it. Defensively, man, we got to get Rodney Colton Jr. back, man. Rodney Colton Jr. is not healthy right now. We got to get him back on the field. He still had 12 tackles and 3 tackles for losses. But my boy Dami Pasco, Damata, Mr. Petco Jr., 7 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. He balled out. His brother had a sack, right? Where's his brother at? JoJo. JoJo had a sack. Deion Forkler Jr. had a sack. He came into this thing. No interceptions.
I had a weird special feeling this season. I think it's going to be special season also.
Yeah, I think it's a special season loading, man. And the fact of the matter is when you got really good talent on your team, right? And you don't have, I think Coach Prime gonna be a better coach this year too, man. Like look, man. At the end of the day, you knew. Just think about it like this: you build your team in the NFL, whatever your favorite NFL team is, they're gonna build their team around their superstars, right? Simple as that. So last year, when they hit the portal, you saw them go get weapons for Shedeur. And they put a patched up line together and went in the portal, and when they went crazy and got the right weapons for Shedeur, you saw what the outcome of that was. Well, Jordan Seaton come back as your unequivalent best player on your fucking football team. So then you go build around him for the next 2 years, right? You build around him and you're loaded at the positions but unproven at the positions, right? You got, because what they gonna say is JoJo Williams was a freshman All-America, but he did it at Tulsa, right? Group of 5. So they're not gonna respect him until he do it at the Power 4 level, right? Which he's showing it all spring long. He's gonna be a guy. They also think Sincere Brown is not a guy, right? But when you got 6'5", 195 pounds, 4'3" speed, and move like you 5'11" and 175 pounds, it translates. That shit gonna translate. We still don't know what Cam Michael gonna be yet, but we got 4 years to see what he gonna be, right? If he stick around, I don't see him going anywhere. The receiver room is just as deep as it was. What does Amarion Miller look like as the guy now, right? Come on, this guy was the guy on a team that had 4 NFL receivers. And he was still the guy until the injury. So you get a full season of that, of him being able to be himself, barring he stays healthy, and they're good in the receiver room. And then you got 2 different quarterbacks, right, with 2 different styles. Both of them can throw the football like a motherfucker. They both can fling that bitch. And if the run game working, do you know how easy it is for a guy like Kaden Salters to move the offense up and down the field when you can't just like think about it. All last year, all they did was they either dropped 8 in coverage or they sent the house at Shedeur, knowing that we wasn't running the ball and the linebackers could just pin their ears back and either cover or pin their ears back and go get the quarterback. If we're balanced and you can't do that this year, then the playbook look better, the play calling going to be better, and the success rate of moving the football and being able to really control the game going to be better. Think about it like this. With no run game, you saw even the games that we was dog walking teams, UCF, Cincinnati.
If all those young guys stick together for a couple more years, they will be unstoppable, emo.
Yeah, they are going to stick together for you. They not going to watch. You'll see. They going to stick together. They ain't going nowhere, bro. They know what it is. They not going nowhere. You're going to lose somebody, but they're not going nowhere. They're going to keep that shit together because you're building around Jordan Seaton right now and Julian Lewis, right? So you're going to build around them too. And you bought those, the older guys that you brought out of the portal and on the team right now. You're building for the right now and for the future, and they do a good job of doing both. Our fan base is just crazy. Like, if we don't get every big time recruit that come on a visit, they lose their mind over that shit. But you still gotta think about how many running backs came in through the transfer portal that came in for visits, and who we settled on. And nobody really knew who Kaylon Teller was or is, right? Unless you follow football heavy like I do. A lot of people didn't know who he was until you had Buff and Prime start showing plays on him, then DNVNRs. They start showing who this kid is, and then like people starting to get sold on him, especially when they seeing him on a well off in them 7-on-7s, looking like he untouchable. But if you go back and watch the film, he really liked that, and I think you got a better, stronger runner, Dylan Edwards, when you got him. And then Dallin Hayden was hurt last year. Mekhi Welch was hurt last year. Just think about that. They were injured, and they still had some success when they did play, especially Michael Welch. And he not being talked about enough. Like, he that guy. Like, so I think the run game gonna be crazy. I think it's gonna be way better. And then if they do run the ball, think about them 2026 linemen that's going everywhere else and want to see it. What happens? And then you still got the dual threat quarterback. Like, I think Pat Shermer gonna be on the clock this year. What I mean by that is a lot of people don't like him or didn't think he was a good offensive coordinator or nothing like that, but he did a really good job, in my opinion, for what he had and who he was dealing with, right? Like, you got Shedeur Sanders, your head coach is his father. His job is to get them boys to the NFL, and he's gonna put Shedeur in a situation to be the best thing smoking. That's why he's throwing the ball 40 times a game. He ain't doing that shit now. They showed you it in the spring game. They showed you they gonna get the tight ends involved. And they going, like, just think about it. When Caden Salter got on the field, right? Juju did his thing. I liked what he was doing, but it was just, it was his first live action of real game experience type shit in a sense. But when Caden got on the field, you saw exactly what they're gonna be doing this year. Because that first drive, barring the penalties that happened on that first drive when Caden got in, they put 12-play drive together, 13-play drive together. And it wasn't nothing big. Like, you ain't see no big splash plays where it's like, oh my God, he caught a 20, 30-yard pass. It was nickel and dime all the way to fuck up the field, and barring the penalties, which moved them back. But, like, they marched the ball right up the field methodically. That's play calling, and that's understanding where your talent is really at this year and how you could be a lot more balanced versus letting Shedeur be Superman all game long. So I do think we're going to be a completely better football team now. What does it translate to? Can we get to 7, 8, 9 wins, 10 wins, win the conference? I think we can do all that shit. I think we can get to any one of those markers. Come on, anybody shaking hands with us? We bringing them in. There we go. Who we bringing in? We got the 5-star, Larry Lowe. Porter, Texas, bring them in. Hey, I gotta make him.
We got a lot crash outs on Twitter now rolling on the floor laughing. Yeah, Track Hawk is definitely like Dylan Edwards, scat back with a shit ton of speed this T.
But you wanna know what the difference between the Kaylon Teller, Track Hawk, and Dylan Edwards is? Track Hawk can run in between tackles for real. Like, he's really a running back. Like, you can give him 25, 30 carries and be good. Somebody else shaking hands. Who that is? 5-star Leon Temple, Chicago, Illinois. We're going to change his whole profile. You're going to be a 2027 player. Just got to find out where you rank that. Another one. Bring him in. Heath Marlborough, Mike linebacker, San Diego, California. That won't be your name. All right, so we did lose the corner Sims. Fuck you, Nicholas. Take your ass to Dan Lanny and them. Don't give a fuck. All right, who bitching about playing time? Henderson, Payne, and Bryant. I ain't mad at it. Henderson, backup quarterback. Bryant, backup quarterback. Playing style. Pittman ain't see the field yet. Cardi Smith not bitching no more. Kevin Wynn, I don't know why you was even on that list. And Farrakhan, you're gonna get more playtime, my boy. You might one of my favorite players, Fex. I got you, X. Don't worry. We're gonna make it work. We going to Kansas too this year? Shit. But that offensive line not only gonna be good, it's deep. You're gonna better play 8 to 9 players at any game situation if you need it. You're gonna better
Yeah,
do it.
he was
So
looking good in PLP.
yes, sir. Where he ranked at number 26 is moving up the board. So we got the number 1 left tackle signed. The number 11 left tackle signed. The number 18 Will. All right. 18. We're low at 11, 18. We good. Is that everything? You can kick. Oh, no. We're not kicking you off the board until you go on your visit. I'm just going to drop you down here, though. We're not kicking you off the board until you go on your visit, young man. All right. Cornerback Forrest Flanders. This pussy dropped to 4, bro. We are not going to get him. Pipelines matter like a motherfucker. I don't think there's nothing we could do to get him. I'm probably wasting my time, but because
Yeah,
I'm not
the
playing.
O-line definitely has 3 teams this season. I think the second team this season is better than last year.
Yep. The depth all the way across the board is better. You gotta look at it like this, right? Like, at the end of the day, all you seeing right now is a bunch of players. Like this team, you gotta see it together, right? Like, see, most of the mainstream media people gonna look at it like this. They gonna look at the stats. They gonna look at the stats, the experience, and what players done in the past, right? And when it come down to the skill position, all the production left. So they look at it like that. They gonna look at it like this. They lost damn near 90% of their offensive production is in the NFL. So they're gonna look at it like that. They're not gonna look at what retained or what came in, right? Because if you add JoJo's Williams's production at Tulsa, you add his production to Colorado's production, then you start to bring that production back up again, right? Like, your eyes ain't gonna tell you no lie. I answer this question for me. Amarion Miller. Do you think he like that? Do you think he that guy, Amarion Miller? If you think Amarion Miller that guy because you saw him, want that? I'll make one. Because you saw him in the USC game, you saw him in the K-State game, right? You saw him going crazy when the target's opportunity became his. But it was such a small sample of it that, again, when you're thinking about, a fan of the team and or even the crash outs, you only seen a little bit of it. So you're not going to count that as, a dog coming back. Like, you wouldn't put him in your top receivers in the Big 12. You wouldn't, because he don't have the experience that, a lot of these teams got coming back. But I will hold him to a higher standard in the Big 12 as one of the best receivers in the Big 12. You just ain't going to see it yet because you got to see it.
Too much, not one emo. I will have to see it constantly.
That my point exactly. That, and he just had NFL receivers in front of him, right? Like they just had weapons. They had. You got to think about it. 5 in 2 years that Coach Prime coached Colorado, 5 of his receivers are in the NFL right now, and that's what a freshman Amarion Miller was sitting behind. So it wasn't just the injury, because really last year was the only time he got injured. He played in 2023. He just had guys in front of him. He was a true freshman. Now, he the guy, right? Now he the guy. So those USC games, you got to expect him to have those type of moments. He was having them when he wasn't even ready yet. Now he should be ready. So those moments you saw him have, they become they become not just a moment anymore. They become who he is, right? Because he showed you who he is. Anytime you needed a big play, you go to Marion Miller. Then you got Draylon Miller who showed you what it is. So now you know you got for a fact 3 receivers that you know at the FBS level have shown that they can be those guys, right? But Draylon was a freshman behind another 4 NFL receivers. Then you bring JoJo in from Tulsa. He did it at the FBS level. He was the freshman player of the year, right?
What do you think about Hakeem?
I think he gonna be a fucking problem. That's what I think about Hakeem. And we got him for 2 years, bro. I don't think he's leaving. I think he's gonna stick around no matter what the circumstances is. But that's the receiver we sleeping on. And Hystera, the baby boy that came back to Colorado from Utah State. I think he's gonna be a slot demon. I'm telling you this.
Points.
This receiver, listen. This receiver core is going to be as advertised, right? Sincere Brown is going to be a problem, right? The problem is the only problem Colorado going to have at the wide receiver room is who you putting on, and their wide receiver coach has done a really good job of doing this every year, but who's on the field? Because I don't think you necessarily, like, you're going to always have your starters come out, but this ain't going to be a year where when the game start, LaJonte, Will Shepherd, and Trav on the field and they ain't coming off for the most part, right? That's not going to be the case this year. I think you're going to see that entire wide receiver room playing at some point, right? And I think they're going to be able to go 2 deep, right? First team, second team, and then have some sprinkle-ins where they can just get shit done with it, no matter what, right? Like, because I wouldn't even sleep on Terrell Timmons, bro. I would not sleep on him, right? All right, like, we writing him off too, but he was hurt last year twice. I wouldn't sleep on him. I think he's a good deep threat. I watched a lot of film when he did play on the field. Like, he made a lot of mistakes though in that receiver as a receiver on the field, and I just think that's going to be cleaned up. And he's going to be a better product than he was, all right? And somebody in that room is going to do something. But do we have a 1,000-yard receiver in that room? I don't know. That's going to come down to the quarterbacks and who they completely become comfortable with, right? That guy that make a play anytime you need him to make a play is going to be that guy that had a shot for that 1,000-yard receiver. But I think the production is going to be completely fine at that receiver room. And again, I think everything start up front, right? I really think this O-line is going to be different.
White chocolate Ken Bull.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And you got guys that just can get open. What about, look, the receiver from Miami. What he ran, a 4.7 at the combine? But you put the film on, couldn't nobody cover his ass in the slot. You got guys like that, right? My thing is what they going to do with Cam Michael, right? Like, I don't know if he is a starter just yet, but, like, that type of speed and athletic ability, you got to find a way to do some shit with him. And that's the only thing I want to see. I want to see Pat Sherman get really creative with that talent. And then you got the 2 freshmen. You got Quanell X and Farrakhan, and you got Quentin Gibson that's going to see some type of playing time, bro. They're not going to be starters and nothing like that. I get that, but they gonna play, bro. Then London Merritt gonna play. You got Alexander McPherson gonna play. Like, they gonna be deep, and if those guys have some type of success as freshmen, like, imagine what's gonna come back in the next year and how it's gonna look going forward. Like, I just think we're gonna win a good situation. I like the team. I like the makeup. I like the fact that they got guys, but no superstars
and
yet.
we finally have some dogs at tight end.
He showed you that. Hold on, though. I know you're going to talk about Zach Atkins, but, like, who else showed you something in the spring game? I'm going to talk about 3 tight ends you're going to have to worry about this year. It was another tight end that showed you something in the spring game that nobody saw coming. Freshman, too. Like the room is getting better. Simple as that, right? Savell Smalls is going to do a good job blocking, and he can run routes and catch the football. He's athletic, but Zach Atkins is going to be a difference maker. Like he's going to be a difference maker, and they're going to get the tight ends involved this year. They're going to have to because of what type of quarterbacks they got. I think we'll see 1,000-yard running back before we see 1,000-yard receiver this year. You got high potential everywhere. You just said it earlier. The D line fucking retarded, and it's really good in his depth, super depth, right? And then you got
We're
people
gonna have to run 12 personnel a lot more this year.
Yep. Yep. If Pat Shermer do the shit he's supposed to do or can do, it's going to be hell trying to prepare for Colorado because they're going better. They can do anything. They can really do anything. And if I'm Pat Shermer, I'm watching Caden Salter's last 2 years at Liberty, and I'm looking at the design runs. I'm looking at all that shit to be able to make him be the best thing he could be. And then you still can do all that same shit with Juju, right? He's not going to be the dynamic runner, but he can still run the ball. He can still get go. I think he's going to be perfect. I think they're going to play them both, bro. But don't look at it like, well, we playing two quarterbacks. We don't got one. Just look at it like we got two good ass fucking quarterbacks. Can't keep them off the field. I think a little politics is going to play in and come into play as well, and rightfully so, because you got to retain your roster. Juju will play, and he ain't redshirting and none of that shit. He's going to play this year, and he's going to play a lot. And if them two can buy into that, if Caden and Juju, which all signs is pointing to they doing it already.
I'm not really worried about defense, to be honest. Livingston is heck of a coach.
Yeah. Yep. And he got more time with the guys, right? Like, think about it. He came in last year, and you knew he didn't know his personnel the way he's going to know it this year. Here's why. If you paid attention to the games, what happened at halftime? Every game down there we played, win or loss, we played better defense after the halftime adjustments, right? After Hilo and Livingston got on a white chalkboard, right? But now he got a little bit more understanding of his of the shooters he got, right? Like he know what he has, especially up front. It's going to be easier to buy into his scheme, his wide open scheme, because he going to know the players a little better now. And he has an extra year. He got a year experience in this shit. When Coach Prime hired him last year, everybody was like, "What the fuck is that?" And then now everybody like, thank God we was able to keep him, right? And you gotta look at the players like that too. There's gonna be some standout players like that. Like I like every part of the team. I like our secondary, even with Colton Hood leaving. I still like the secondary. TJ Branch is gonna be a factor this year. I think he's gonna play a lot more than people think he is. I think he just got knack for getting to the football. So he'll be a part. And then we don't know what the kid Love or Slaughter going to look like yet either. Like we know what Taufik Bayer going to bring to the table, and we expecting Babe Boy to have a breakout year. Carter Stottmeyer. But when Shiloh was out, Carter Stottmeyer ain't do a bad job. You know when Carter Stottmeyer didn't play good? When they put him back at the slot corner when he had to play for Preston Hodge. But when they had him back deep, and then this is how you know the coaching staff know what the fuck they talking about, because Rob Livingston said it. He's a great asset to have, can do multiple things in the secondary, but we want to get him focused on one stationary position in the secondary. What that tell y'all he gonna be, right? And they saw it. They saw it in the game Shiloh missed, him playing free safety or playing a free safety role. It wasn't really a drop off. In the Kansas State game, motherfuckers was calling for him. Get Shiloh off the field, man. Pick Carter back on the field. So if he break out, Taufik Byard is everything is advertised. Like he's an NFL player. He's as advertised. So then your next question go to that linebacker room. So then you gotta ask yourself this: you watch film on those boys? I'm not talking about them doing well off in practice, and I'm talking about what they did at the schools they were at. Did you watch film on them? And then follow their history. Just because they came from a group of five, were they group of five players or were they blue chips that didn't work out or didn't like something at the schools they actually went to before they went to them group of fives? And Caden, little brother, bro, if he's healthy, just remember I'm saying his name. Colin Salter's going to be a problem, too. Like, well, I think we good, bro. I think we're going to be in a good situation. Now, I'm also biased, like, because I'm rooting for it, and I want us to be that way. But realistically, I think, especially in the Big 12, I think anything is possible. Because if you look at every team in the Big 12, right, to me, the ones that they calling the guys as guarantees ain't guarantees. You just looking at what they got. Because, like, think about it like this, right? Like, you look at Kansas State and what they got coming back, right? But they lost their big-time running back, and when he was on the field doing what he do, they had success. When he didn't do what he do, they didn't have success, right? You ask yourself, who's that guy that could carry the ball 30 times a game? Is it Dylan Edwards? K-State is going to be good because Avery Johnson is going to be good this year, and he got the receivers to throw the ball to. And they going offensively, they going to scheme shit up that's going to put them in situations where they can be dominant. I think when you think of Texas Tech, even though we don't play them, when you think of Texas Tech, you got to think of Coach Prime in year one. When he brought all them damn transfers in and everybody like, is it going to work? We don't have that same argument. It's just they got the money now and they spending and they got motherfuckers coming in left and right. And Texas Tech all of a sudden shoots up the board of might be in one of the best teams in the conference, right? It ain't no, are they going to gel together? Are they going to come together as a football team? Is it going to work? There's none of that type of question around that, right? That shit only come to us. Right? Even though he's the architect of that transfer portal shit and doing it like that, right? But they got pieces. They got some high quality pieces that they brought around, and if they can fit it together, they gonna be solid. I don't know how BYU is gonna play when they come out of the hat and they play big time football. I think they'll be good because they got a head coach, might be the best head coach in the conference, to be honest with you. And he gonna have them boys right, but if you look at their quarterback room, losing that guy is a problem. That's a big time problem for them. Arizona State, I love their quarterback. I do think he is as advertised, and I think he should be getting the type of conversation around him that he's getting. But he also almost won a playoff game, right? Like he without his main receiver, and that's what I'm ready to go at. Everybody thinking that Arizona going to be fucking lights out crazy, but their structure has changed because their best receiver, Jordan Tyson, didn't play in the playoffs, and they still almost won that football game. Ask yourself why. Because the heart and soul play for the Giants right now. My question is, how do they now? If the quarterback takes that next step, then he become the leader, and they can transform that team into what we kind of trying to do too, which is
Scatabo.
Yep, Scott, exactly. And they got it. That's a lot of replacement because he was everything for them. He made their offense go for real. Like you could have put any. Now you don't make the playoffs with any quarterback, but you could have put Jeff Sims in the game with Scatterbo on the field and still won games because that's who he was last year. He was the guy. That's like us not having Travis Hunter or Shador. Air babe. So I think it's going to be interesting as fuck, right? And I do think it's unpredictable because it's going to be
Jeff Sims' face with tears of joy.
right. I'm saying, I'm just keeping it 100. You could have him on the field and they still would have won games. Who else? Iowa State. Iowa State lost their production in the NFL too. When you look at their offense, their receivers and shit all went to the league too. Their quarterback back though. And anytime you got a quarterback, you got a chance. Simple as that. But what is he that good though? You gotta ask yourself that. Who else they talking about? Beller could be a problem. Beller can be a problem for sure. I like everything about them. Their backfield, their weapons, their D line. Everything about them could be a problem. And their coaches, he liked that, right? He come off that saving tree. This nigga blowing my shit, bro, for real. Stop, come on, man. Then you ain't got no way out and nothing like that, bro. I swear to God. It's gonna be interesting though. This season's gonna be interesting as fuck. And he dropped the third on the list, and ain't nothing we could do here, right? Where he coming in for a visit? Week 8. Only thing we can rely on here is the week 8 visit, but we're gonna lose him because we don't got the pipeline. Same thing with him. He coming in week 8. He coming in week 10. He coming in week 11. He want playing time. That's a C and pro potential a D right now. I don't know. We ain't send no, that's because we ain't send nobody from the edge into the league yet. St. John, what is he? Number 22 tackle, another left tackle. It's going to be hard to get him, especially without a visit. And we don't got no visit spot for him. Everything locked. We ain't going to get him no pipeline and no visit. He going to stay on the East Coast side. He going to stay on Michigan and Penn State side. We're not going to kick him off the board though. He's in second place, so we're going to keep rocking. See what happens. He fell to third, but he come in week 8. Same thing, pipeline loss. That's the only thing, bro. Pipeline, man. When we start our big league, it's gonna be hard as hell to recruit with everybody recruiting and no pipelines. Because he was first on our board all the way throughout, and then we already used our dog too, and we already used our hard sell, and then proximity home is the D. And I can't change that at all by even trying to sway him because he ain't beat. You know what? We're going to try it anyway. See if we can swear his ass. We kind of loaded in the receiver room, so we really don't need a receiver. But we'll bring him in week 10. sure like the playing style. We run the ball. I mean, we throw the ball. Conference prestige is only a B. If we don't lock him in, another left tackle, 56 in the nation. We gotta lock him in now. Can he make it to week 11? What up, cuzzo? What time your appointment tomorrow?
It was at 3:30.
All right, I got you. How you getting there? How you getting there?
I'm trying to figure it out right now, but the thing is, I can't take it on the same day because it's not going to be in the system.
What?
Take it on the same day, it ain't going to go through.
Man, you know how many times man, fuck out of here. You know how many times I do that shit for my mom in the morning and then go right at 12 o'clock, take it at 9 and be good. I'm gonna still get you tonight though. I got you.
Yeah, I thought you was good. You just got those on cruise?
Nah, I'm not good. You know what I be doing, bro. I do the same thing you be doing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we good though, cause I'm going to somebody I know it's official. Or else I'd already came. Like when I gave you them two, it was only 10 left.
Oh, shit.
And just think about how fast that can go with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what? I'm conversating. I'm looking at this now, man. It's just, I don't know, man.
I got you. I'm gonna make sure you're good, bro. You ain't gotta worry about all that. I got you. How you getting there?
I thought you were maybe, you could drop me off, or I could never want to take you up there.
All right, see if Uncle Mike gonna take you. If not, let me know, and we'll go from there. I'll call you when I'm coming out.
Yeah, see what it is, man. Yo, man, them motherfuckers. Oh, I just thought some more shit. Don't worry about it.
Huh?
No, they gotta go.
What you talking about? Hello?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, don't do that, bro. Just say what the fuck is on your mind.
Oh, no. I can't tell you to fucked up right now because
I know that though. I know that. So again, if Uncle Mike not taking you, then let me know. So you'll be good either way.
I've been looking at I'm gonna get something. I'm gonna get something else. I just gotta go through this bullshit. These motherfuckers first. Court and everything fuck else. It's the headache more than the impact. You heard?
What'd you say?
I say it's the headache more than anything else.
Hold on, bro. Hold on for a second. Hold on. All right, we back at it. Coach Corey Phillips box. They getting it done on the recruiting level. Let's see where we at with it right now, man. Because last year we got stuffed in the box in recruiting, but we third right now in the nation. We got the most 5-stars in the building. We got 5 in the building, 3 4-stars, total 8 players in the building. Alabama and Clemson are dominating right now with 12 and 11. Excuse me. 1 5-star, 11 4-stars for Alabama. Clemson just got 11 4-stars. Georgia got 9 4-stars signed right now. Wisconsin got 6 4-stars, 3 3-stars. LSU 6 and 2. Texas 7. TCU 4 and 4. And look at UCF trying to get it done with 2 stars. They got 15 2 stars and 2 3-stars, but they number 9 in the nation right now. Quality over quantity right now. Okay. All right. How about Timote Bush? 6'3", 237-pound speed rusher from out of Bellflower, California. He is the number 70th player in the nation, number 6 in his position. So I'm going to have to go to the 2027 class and find the number 6 right edge rusher or just edge rusher, the number 6. Do I find the number 6 right edge rusher or the number 6? So I'm gonna tally it out. If he's number 70 in the nation, it's going to tell me where he at as far as at his position. And then I'm going to have to make that player the real life player. Matter of fact, let's do that right now. Let's look at who will be that player at that position. All right, 2027, 247. Let's go there. 247, 2027 football class. Top recruits. All right, let's go position ranking. And look at the edge room. Top edges in the country are as follows. All right, DJ Jacobs is number 1, 4-star. LaDamian Guyton, Zyron 4-star. Anthony Sweeney, KJ Green, Chris Whitehead, and he black. Let's see if I can find any white boys on here so I can make him a real white boy. None. I don't see one. There we go. Crew Jones, that's my guy. That's going to be Crew Jones. All right, well, he's number 20th, though. Oh, well, Crew Jones, it is. If we get him. If we don't get him, he'll be Crew Jones at UCLA. I doubt we're going to get him to not go to UCLA, but we're going to get off that 40-piece and bring him in. I mean, 20-piece and bring it. Go down, 40-piece him. Oh, we don't got enough points. What the fuck you mean? Oh, hometown hero. God damn. Shit. There we go. Hometown hero, 40-piece him. Throw a 10-piece on it. And his visit is scheduled for week 10 in Utah. Got it. All right, left tackle, number 72 in the nation, number 8 at his position, raw strength, Ben Peace, 6'4", 291. We do got the pipeline, unless Texas decided to step up, but they didn't offer him. Now he did fall, and why is that? All right, clocked in didn't work as a 20-piece, but let's go 40 here. Go clocked in. And add that 10-piece to it and bring him in. Week 11, can't do that. Week 13, so we bring him in, it's going to be a bad situation because we already got Colt Deli coming in, so we can't bring him in on a visit. So we're just going to have to fight it like that. We do got the pipeline, though. We can do that. All right, Marvin Wilkins, the number 7 edge rusher in the country, and he will be Jabarius Garra, who's actually committed to Alabama right now, 6'3", 215. That's about right. We know we got the 40-piece on him. Can we bring him in on a visit? Yes, we can. Against Cincinnati. What's this shit? Coach Prestige. All right, that's what we're doing. And slap that 10-piece on him. All right, Coco Hybl. How you say this last name? Hybl. How the fuck you say that last name? 20-piece on him. Take that off. We're going to go 40. And we know his shit is standard. We're going to stay with that 40 because we're going to need these points. He about to commit with a 20-piece, so let's just lock him in right now. Clarence Ben, number 15th edge rusher in the country. What his stats look like before we just jump out the building? He's slow as shit. At 255, this nigga 67 speed. Do we want him? Hold up, man. Iglesias. We got the pipeline right with Oklahoma. D tackle. So we're going to ride out for him. That's 100 points. Let's go 40 here. Conference legend. We have no visit space for him. This is going to be a hard fight. No visit space. 50-50 piece on him, though. We definitely not getting him. But we could go after him, but we're not going to get him. No pipeline or nothing. Let's get rid of him. Get out of there. All right, battles. 20-piece, inspirational. We got a little lead over Barry Bull and them with the pipeline as well. So what we want to do is bring you. Can we bring you on a visit? You can come in week 13. Hold on. Before we offer you a visit, let's look at him. No visits there. Chosen. What about you? We ain't even scout you yet. Number 22 in the nation. Number 51 in the nation. Alright, this is a problem there. Everybody got visits on him. They like him. He must be a dog. We got a solid pipeline here. Championship contender. Proximity to home, C+. That's the problem. Let's go 30 here. It's going to be that. I think we can get away with one more week like that. What about Chosen? Championship Conference Prestige. We can fuck with him. Conference Prestige. What's this shit? Conference Prestige. Conference Prestige. Can we swing? We don't got 20 points though. Shit. It could be this. If it could be that, then we know it could be this. And it, nope. It could be this. It could be this. It could be this. That's too much. Let's put a 10 piece on you, see what happens. Put a 10 piece on you and see what happens. Alright, we like our board so far. We're doing a good job getting these verbal commits in. We're going to probably lose him, but we fighting it out. No pipeline, but we still got the visit coming up against Delaware. What week we in? We're in week 7 right now. We got Kansas. We're on the road again. Same thing here. He'll come in on week 8. We're in a dog fight here. We're in a dog fight. North Carolina Duke is going to really jump us. And we got a week 8 visit on him. Week 10 visit on him. Solid. Another solid visit there. We got long. The problem is if Georgia Tech jump us after that week 10 visit, or if we don't get him in his top 3 by that week or top 2, it's going to be an issue. We're going to lose him. There's no way to really win this battle. Let's just get him out of here. Let me see something, dude. We want to get out of this fight. We ain't that far out. But we can't send him on a visit, though. Everything locked. So So really nothing we can do there, but I ain't going. They gonna have to show me. You got to kick us off the board. As long as we in the top 3, we fighting. Fuck that. Same thing with Buddy. He a dog too. But we got a week 8 visit on him. Can we get so if he don't sign with Notre Dame week 7, then we got a chance still. So we gonna rock it out. And if he don't sign with them at Advance, then we got a chance here too. We like him 50-50, balanced, downhill, clear-headed, best friend, 89 special catch, 87 speed, 9 excel. He ain't flying, but he's 6'4". Again, we don't really need a receiver room. Our receiver room deep as shit. We got 10 total on the roster, and the only person we're gonna lose is Cam Michael. Everybody else can come back unless they hit the portal. So we really don't need a receiver right now. We could probably let that shit go. But he a 5-star, and because of that, we gotta rock it out. All right, everything lined up. All right, Kansas is 3-2 on the season. Let's see what their depth chart look like. The quarterback is 76 overall. He got good speed, can run. Their running back, Northwest receiver, so they're going to throw the ball to him out the backfield. And then they got an East-West playmaker that got the speed. All right, so 2 juniors we got to worry about. Oh, my God. Brian DeCastro, dog. Shit. Rosenfels is all right, too. And then look at Quincy Funk. He's only a 70, but we like him. Good, 2 good tight ends. Don't have to worry about that. Left tackle, a monster. Left guard, good as hell. Center, ass. Right guard, ass. Here, right here, fucking freshman. 69 overall. What's this? Is he a 3-star? Yep. But their right tackle is solid. So, right guard and center is where we're going to attack them at. Ed rusher, Jared Martin. Good speed. High 70s, ain't bad. Marcelin, same thing. Mike Wells is going to be a problem. 3-star too. The tackle room, ass. Tyshawn Willis, ain't bad. Martin Cortez, and Ben Cobb. They got some young gunners here, man. We're going to make them better. Mike Lampman. Vasquez, what he is. 3-star. They got all 3 stars in the building. Cornerback room, dog. Oh my God. Look at Andre Gibson. Oh, they got dog number 1 and house guard Austin Alexander. They got 3 really good corners. 2 of them with legit speed. Safety room. Shit. Demani Maxim is better than who he played. He's strong safety. He must be starting strong safety for him. I was gonna say. We should dog walk these boys. What uniforms we wore in 24 when we played them? Let me look at that. I think we wore the white with that gold ices. Rado. We wore the white ices with the gold helmets. All right. Let's take a look at the Heisman race. We don't have a soul on that bitch. Will Wilson went 17 for 27 for 209 yards. One passing touchdown, but he had 93 yards on the ground and 2 rushing touchdowns. I can see why he's still on the list. Bryce Underwood, 30 for 46, 445, 8 passing toucdowns, 1 interception, 37 carries, and a touchdown. He about to win that shit again. Oh my God. Elijah Thomas, 24 for 38, 412, 5 passing touchdowns. Marcus Slate slid on this list. Louisville, 419, 2 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown. And wide receiver Sam Cohn, 15 catches, 140 yards, and 1 touchdown. And that was enough to knock my guy off the board and not put my boy on the board. What's going on with you, man? He did throw a pick, though. I guess that's it. I think for Juju to get on this award list, he can't throw a pick for like the next. He can't throw another pick at all. Because you're not even dominating in the passing yards. You're sitting down here at like 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're exactly number 10 in the country in passing yards. Tied for first touchdown passes, but 8 picks ain't gonna cut it. Our run game. We lost him to the transfer portal. Bernard Roberts, he going crazy, 591, 5 touchdowns as a sophomore. A.J. Edwards down here. He only got 1 rushing touchdown this year, bro. He averaged 8.3 yards a carry, though. Receivers in the nation, Kong going crazy. Adoga, Bridgewater, Nedrick Bolden Jr., Casey Stokes, transfer from UCF, guaranteed. Oh, Middle Tennessee. Kamir, 86 for Utah. We got to deal with him. Is that Houston? That's Houston, yep. We got 703 yards. Matt Ali, true sophomore out of Chicago, Illinois, 703. Chase Farrell, 700. Landon Ralden, Randy Earl. He was talking shit on social media when we played him. He ended up with 2 touchdowns in our game, though. That's why he up here. Fuck him. Ryan McKinnon. Khalif Odom still in the league? God damn. And you played with Juju in high school and you still ain't come transfer over here to us? Fuck you. He a dog, though. Bro, this nigga got double dip and takeoff at 6'5", 223. Shit. What's his fucking stat line? 90 speed, 95 excel, 93 catch and trap, 90 special catch, 96 catch. Dog. Don Bulaga, Michigan? Even with Bryce Underwood sitting in Pittsburgh right now, Michigan got 2 receivers balling out right now. And as much work as Cam Michael and Shadarian Morgan fitting in, they still ain't up here in yards. They're not nowhere near the top. Cam Michael won't show up first. And then Shadarian Morgan right here. 6'10", 6'13", 7, 10. Now when it comes out of touchdowns, though, we in the building. Nationally. Shadarian Morgan said he won. And Hakeem Gash are your top receivers in the country, touchdown-wise. said he won. What you bitching about, bro? Y'all niggas got to stop this bitching. Deal breaker, conference prestige. Our conference ain't good, bro. You should have went to Alabama, stayed your ass at Alabama then, motherfucker. Stop bitching. We loaded that receiver. You want to leave, that's on you. If I'm you, I'll play this last year and go to the league. It ain't nothing else you need to do in college football. You got 2 national titles. You've been an important piece to our team since your freshman year. Like, you've been a 5-star elite that been getting playing time since we walked in the fucking Boulder. What you bitching about? Be the weirdest shit ever. The shit they be having these motherfucking players bitching about. Now, this is where I'm a little frustrated at. My man got 49 tackles this year after winning the Dick Buckets 2 years in a row, Defensive Player of the Year 2 years in a row. Do they show their stats and awards? Six-time National Defensive Player of the Week, 12-time Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week, 2028 preseason First Team All-American, 2028 preseason First Team All-Big 12, 2027 National Champ, 2027 Big 12 Champion, 2027 Bronco Nurdirsky Trophy, 2027 Dick Buckus, 2027 Chuck Bednart Award, 2026 National Champ, 2026 Big 12 Champ, 2026 Chuck Dick Buckus, 26 Bronco Nurdirsky, and he signed with Colorado in 2026. My boy ballin'. Where Dommy P at, man? Stop playing my boy. Alright, Dommy P, what you did? bring anything home, buddy? Three-time Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week, 2028 preseason First Team All-American, 2028 preseason First Team All-Big Ten, national title winner, Big 12 championship, national title, Big 12. No single awards itself yet, though. All right. How about Big Kevin Wynn? All right, preseason All-American, Big 12 All-American, national championship in 2027, transfer. He transferred to Colorado in 2027, signed with Florida State 2026. He is junior. Big-time players make big-time plays. He leading in Big 12 in sacks. Alexander McPherson, he's a young gunner. What has he done so far? Transferred to Colorado. Oh yeah, I made him over. That's right. What Maurice bitching about? You've been starting since your true freshman year. Let's look at the stats. 5 picks, 3 picks, 2 picks. 10 picks in 3 years. Good shit. 17 pass deflections. 1 forced fumble. 1 recovery. 2 touchdowns in his career. Good shit. Now let's look at the awards. Anything over there? Nothing. Just preseason First Team All Big 12. National champion, Big 12 championship, national champion 26, Big 12 championship in 26, signed with Colorado in 26. And my boy Preston. Mr. Ashley. That boy moved up to elite status. Alright. His career stats, he got 6 picks in his career. But look at this shit. 22, 29 deflections. He bat shit down. That's all drop picks too, and 1 touchdown in his career. 127 tackles in his sophomore year. Last year was mad. 127 tackles, 9 tackles for loss. He balled out and didn't win 3 picks, but didn't win the Jim Thorpe because of who we got else on our team. 6-time National Defensive Player of the Week, 6-time Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. First Team All-American and Big 12 National Champion, Big 12 Champion, National Champion, Big 12 Champion, signed with Colorado. Where TJ Branch at? He 130 tackles last year, 7 tackles for loss, 8 picks. He was balling last year, 1 forced fumble. This man got 5 interceptions in his career. He ran 5 back last year, bro. He was a dog. Oh my God. 6-time National Defensive Player of the Week, 8 times in the Big 12. 2028, First Team All Big Conference. National Championship, Big 12 Championship, and won the Jim Thorpe Award last year. Signed with Dorado. All right, man. Kansas got a brand new stadium made 2025. They bought it out.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Glad to have you with us in Memorial Stadium in Lawrence, Kansas, home to the Jayhawks. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Everyone go his ball first. 67 in the group.
Jayhawks will put total leather and we'll get started.
I think we're going to have a splash day today, man. CJ, Corey Sadler Jr. got to go off today.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buffaloes offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have...
Yeah, y'all still talking about it like we ain't shit.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays.
Oh, he's going to go up top. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled.
They're disrespectful, bro. They blitzing the shit out of us early. Come on, man. Make that outside right there, and that safety gonna get over top of that.
Second down misfire. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Might be changing the route. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Gibson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive points.
And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Got his man out of the backfield. Oh, the ball's on the ground. It's a running room. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous.
I don't think that was a fumble.
Hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have.
He was down. Maybe he wasn't. Yeah, he was down.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking to throw for it. It's complete to the right. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Lewis to throw. They'll run the screen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that one.
And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Works the middle of the field. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Buffaloes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kansas offense will go to work for the first time.
That's all.
Used to play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play.
My boy,
wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. The Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give to the back.
We just want to be efficient.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try the run. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Lewis wants to pass. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35.
So do you want to get my boy involved today?
And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Wants to go up top. coverage in the middle. It's Gibson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You've got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Incomplete. And a 9-yard gain.
Good looks, my boy.
Yeah.
I'll dump some of this shit out real fast, cuz.
I put too much water?
Nah, you did exactly right, but I always dump it out, though. Appreciate you. And I got the ice too. True. You got request that shit, girl. All right. Good. We good. Everything. Crack that Pepsi open. Lily, would you sit the fuck down? You so confused right now that you want to go do something so bad you don't know what the fuck to do with yourself. Go sit down. Go get him. Get the fuck down. Go get him. Go downstairs. Who that? Who is it? Go get him. Is this girl coming over or something, babe? Why are you going outside? Why the door open? Huh?
First down leaves him with second and short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with second and 11. Looking to fire. Got a man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man on the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Nestled just inside that right upright. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Wisconsin is down, but they are not out.
What's wrong?
Not inside Camp Randall. One of the
Right
best
there, on the floor.
advantages in all of college They're trailing by 11 to Oregon. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he'll just take a knee.
Mom, that's fun because you think you ready to take them. Can you grab those cups for Erica?
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Hold on, Mom.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game.
Take them
all week long
and them.
They really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. No way to do with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Fights off the defender.
Yeah, this one too.
Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going.
He lost one down the sideline.
Pass interference like a motherfucker won't get it for either. Oh well.
Staring at 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit...
He's loose on the left. Oh, a lot of space. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Colorado. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Oh, God.
And the extra point is good. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can.
We took the 3 because we needed to. Got to try and go for it and fuck up the momentum.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Jayhawks headed quickly to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And I love the awareness.
Come on, Meredith, you playing.
Because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided.
And the defense picks up a sack.
He's starting to turn up right now. Jericho Johnson, he's playing right now.
Become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses.
Yeah, he has.
Last game he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and then hopefully move the football.
Makes the catch. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. All the way back to his 5-yard line. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. With the catch, it's Gibson. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Lewis to throw. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wants to fire on second down. That's caught. It's Gibson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. He put some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just
fucking dropped it.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Buffaloes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got his man. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play...
Touchdown, Buffs! A great catch and run for 6.
Step back. Ooh.
Really nice job working the route.
Now walk that out.
Open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. He marched 78 yards down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on 1st down. They get to him as he throws.
There go my boy. As soon as we put him back deep at safety, you see the difference? That's what he do. I don't know why Coach Livingston tried to play with him at fucking box safety. Put him back at free safety and let him do what he did.
There is, but it's so awesome.
There's a reason why he that guy.
Study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Boom. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start.
They're not ready.
25.
No.
The Kansas offense returns
You
to
ain't
the
no
field.
friend of mine.
Well,
So why you talking like you know?
touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team. team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Zombie boy.
I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Way too much.
The Jayhawks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. A little screen to the running back.
Made him fumble. This boy a dog.
And they are fortunate to
Oh my God, you gotta pick that shit. I mean, you gotta pick it up, baby.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Who that is? Young Teco.
His quarterbacks, his 30th
Kevin.
career sack.
Kevin
That's an
Wynn.
amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to...
Ernie on the Jets. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Got his man quickly. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Lost to throw again.
Come here, who that is?
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get it at the 21.
Little Joe, big little
That's now
boy.
their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7.
Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted.
Give me that.
First half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
To the ground with the back. Thrust that arm out. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Offense getting set for 1st down. Right back to the well. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Got a man. It's Grove. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
We're going a little bit.
It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Catch in the middle. It's Gibson. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And they will score. Touchdown.
Now walk that out. Hey.
And the defense really needs...
Now walk that out. Hey.
Get the ball back to the offense before the half.
Now walk that out. Hey.
And they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
He's dog walking these boys.
Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Wisconsin has just had no answers today, and I'm not sure you could put J.J. Watt back out there inside Camp Randall and expect a different outcome. They're trailing by 18 to Oregon. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, the ground game.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the completion to the sideline. A solid pickup, but not enough for the first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route.
Walk that out. Hey. Yeah. Huh? Come on, Mom, just bullshit today, man.
Throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Quickly out to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Slings it downfield. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming.
God damn. Gotta get back to it, boy. Alright, that's the last pause, man. Let's get this fucking game played. We live and gotta keep pausing this bitch. I ain't going back outside. Ain't nobody else getting nothing from me. Oh boy.
You worked on it all week. Get your feet set at the sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the Jayhawks will punt
All right, let's
this
lock in.
away. And the returner will be knocked down. Inside 3 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive.
I ain't gonna give it to us. I know they
Off
already
the
got
play
covered too.
fake on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
He gave it to us. All right,
Just
one
a few
shot,
seconds remaining
and then
here
a
as they
field
try
goal.
to put something up before halftime.
We're gonna watch that safety. If you go over there, he already jumping on you. Oh shit.
Toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And for the 2nd time in this game, he'll try to knock through a field goal. This one a 41-yarder.
Good shit.
Splits the uprights. Good. Well, that's just piling on.
That's the way they ain't piling on. That's the way the motherfucker close the half out. My boy Juju out here getting to it. We gotta get Corey on the field though, man. My boy Corey like, yo, bro, I don't like this. I could be playing receiver or corner. This running back shit blowing my shit.
In our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football. Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's kick it back to the guys at Kansas Memorial Stadium.
We are beating them up on this field. We different, man. He got the Dion's on.
And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the second half.
Bean. Mr.
And
Bean.
it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions that you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Quick strike complete. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a
That
short
goes
pickup.
with motherfucking stop. Come on.
Jayhawks come to
Come
the
on, give me
line
one
on
more.
third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. On the move and looking deep.
Give me that. Oh, my God.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Jayhawks will call on their punt team.
They crowd emptying out like a motherfucker.
Punt for the fifth time. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Give to the running back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Yeah, dude. I hear you loud and clear.
They go to the ground. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy
Give that boy the ball. This is also his drive. I don't care what happens.
10 from the 38-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. The Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race
Yeah, boy,
it
the
to
ball. Stop playing with him.
Touchdown, Buffs. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive. Just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big plays.
Look at the stiff one. Get off me, little boy.
That's 25
Gonna walk that
touchdowns,
bitch.
Palmer,
Let's go.
on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So that scoring
The
drive
boys
took only
salad
6
show.
plays.
Good shit, bro.
The kickoff unit is is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
And this crowd been quiet and pouring the fuck up out of there
And he'll
since the
just
second
take
quarter.
a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Rushes on him. He'll throw it. Fakes to grab. And he's knocked down.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. In front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second.
Lewis wants to pass. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
They're working that left side. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but If you've had the success these guys have had thrown, if you're going to see more shot plays, you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
On the move at the 30. There he goes. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Buffaloes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He caught it. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The Buffaloes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. The offense knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Trying to pound their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibson. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Trying to get him with the run here on 3rd and goal. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Hand off from the shotgun. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? This offense starts deep in a hole. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Starts with a 2nd down play. Off play action. Zings it complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws into the middle of the field. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bulldoze his way through. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros.
It's going to be hard for this offense. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays.
I missed that.
If you want a chance to get back in this football.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. Knock him down.
Oh, that's Pecco. Go big Pecco.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle, man. They need to find something that they do really, really well, and running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Hunt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Find some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. And the defense
that's bullying the shit out of it.
on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Lewis to throw. Hauls it in. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He unleashes a long one. Pulls it in down the sideline. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual threat quarterback, and right now this defense has no answer for him.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Buffaloes. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Cal has had almost no answers today, and when they've had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Berkeley. They're trailing by 27 to Pittsburgh. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense...
It's a seam wide open.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's loose. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. It's a really nice run.
When you play for us, ain't no force rock in there. You throw that pill.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
And man, I'm already open with this one.
Lewis wants to pass. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
State beat Ohio State.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And in this These defenses put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain these assets?
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
The peck out. Anybody was touching you, just came off the edge. Made him fumble and everything. Okay. Keep not blocking niggas. See how that's going to play out.
The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in, looking for space. Makes a move. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun. Sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Lewis to throw. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they've
They
been
shoot
able to step up and
amazing
deliver,
look.
particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field.
They shoot
This defense will be called on
amazing
to
look.
protect this lead.
You're a rhyme in my page book.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. He's taking a deep shot. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. That's why they find them.
Wide open spaces. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it up to 45. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3
They
seconds.
shoot
After this, it'll be a
amazing look.
wrap. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too.
To be honest with you, I don't know how much more I got to do with the kid. He's
They've
shitting.
got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
Now, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to keep this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
When you watch a young gunner go off like that, look what Joey did. Joey Pecco 7 tackles, 6 tackles for losses, 3.5 sacks. He went the fuck bonkers today. They shooting. Let's see what happens before we close this bitch out. 2 games today we done. I'll catch y'all later on. We lost a lot of people off that board, bro. Some bullshit. Hold up. 5-star receiver Witt. We knew you wasn't gonna get him. We took the Gators bait. UCLA Tomat. LSU's Ty Elamamania. And Dorian Perkins locked us out to safety. What? Wow. But TJ Bryant back out safety, free safety, and shit happened. Yo, he blocked us out, bro. Get the fuck out of here. That shit just pissed me off. At least he coming to this fucking visit, at least. He done fell to 3rd. He coming to the visit, though. Shit, that visit strong enough to push his back. We'll see him week 10. See him week 11. I told you we just gonna stay in the fight here. How he locked us out? He got none battled out, and he on the visit this week. Can we get back in it? Keep him on the board. He coming on week 10. Keep him on the board. Bush. And he come week 10 too. We can keep all these buildings, or at least let them go to their visits. What about him? Week 13. We don't really care about him though. We gotta blow Bella the fuck out. It's that proximity to home shit killing us. We're gonna lock us out before the visit. They're all bitching about the same shit. That's why, oh my God, bring your ass in.